Is this the best walk in Yorkshire? It's got forests, it's got moors, it's got amazing scenery, and most importantly, it's got a waterfall. So yeah, I think it might well just be the best walk in Yorkshire. But I'll let you be the judge of that. So let's get going and see what we see. Good morning on this very frosty and misty Saturday morning. I'm Rob and you catch me up in North Yorkshire, where I was born and raised. So yes, you've seen the video title, the best walk in Yorkshire. Yeah, I think it's a strong contender if nothing else. So let me show you where we're going. So we've parked up in Pickering and we're walking up through this little quarry behind me that I forgot the name of. Through a valley, up onto the hills, down the other side, up the other side, down the other side, up the other side, over some beautiful places, through some amazing scenery, until we get to a place called Foss. You'll be glad to see that if you've not seen it before. Let me tell you, it is a beauty. It's got an amazing waterfall. So yes, as you can tell by that sign right there, we are going into a shooting range, but luckily it's only open on Sundays. Yeah, today will be alright because it's not a Sunday, it's a Saturday. And even if it was, I don't think anyone's going to be up this early when it's this cold and this misty. Just look at that. Oh, it's looking good today. I'm glad that I've come out for this. So yeah, I think today's walk's going to be around about 20 to 24-ish miles. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll be done before night falls anyway. Here's where you'd stand if you're a good shot, and just down there somewhere is the target. So I feel like you'd have to be a good shot, but today's probably not the best day for it. Looks like the mist is finally starting to leave us behind a bit. Tell you what, it was absolutely horrendous the whole drive over here. I was a bit concerned that we're going to get here and it would just be like, oh, can't see anything, so this is the best walk, but you can't see it. But thankfully no, we've got good enough visibility today. And it adds a certain mystique, doesn't it? A little bit of mist, just nestling among the trees. So, should be right. Now, would you believe that this walk that I'm on at the moment used to be my commute home from work? Yeah, I used to work in Pickering and then live not too far from here. So I discovered this little route one day and went, hey, that certainly beats being in a car for ages, doesn't it? So, yeah. As far as commutes go, I think mine was pretty spectacular. Just listen to how quiet it is up here. I do love it. Oh. And that's the first hill climb done. Now comes the second part. Fields with beautiful views. Now, would you believe I used to walk my cats down this bit of road? Walk Poppy as well, but sometimes when the weather was nice, we'd bring the cats down here. I'm sure I've got a little video which I'll pop in. Yeah, just my cats out following me around sometimes. So they walk down here meowing their heads off. You can just see over there in the distance, that's the village of Newton upon Rawcliffe. I think it's a village, it's quite small, maybe it's a hamlet. Is Hamlet the one below village? Yeah, anyway, Newton upon Rawcliffe, that's our next destination. We'll get there and then it's phase 3 of the walk. We used to come here picking for raspberries. Oh, the good old days, the good old days. I was very fortunate during the whole pandemic time to be living up in this area, so I didn't have to worry too much about bumping into people. It certainly eased the concern with being diabetic and having a rubbish immune system. I didn't have to really worry about bumping into anyone. Don't know how well you can see it. There's a house just down there which I used to pass on this little route most days, and I just really like the look of it. It was one of those houses that you look and you go, one day I'm gonna own it. Ooh. But I don't own it. I don't know who lives there either, but I used to spend quite a lot of time staring at it because I'm weird. And I used it for, if anyone has read any of my books, you might know in The Damned and the Buried, there's a bit of a skirmish in a random nice house, and that's the house that I based it on. So little facts that you now know. And if you haven't read my books, link in the description, go and buy all of them. You'll have a mighty good time. So we're nearly done with the Rambling Hills section of this beautiful walk. We just have to go up this hill and then we're in the village of Newton upon Rawcliffe, where the next section begins. Arguably the best section. Certainly the best views. Good pub, that one. Now are you ready for this view? Oh, it's going to be incredible. You're going to love this. How's about that for a spectacular view? I'm in love. Right, there's a bench there. We're going to have a little sit down, a little bit of grub, and enjoy. Eagle-eyed viewers might recognise this actually, because in a previous video where I showed you the best view in Yorkshire, which is just over there somewhere, I said that I once sat up here and watched Tom Cruise filming on top of a train for a Mission Impossible film. He was just down there, which is pretty cool. So at this point in the walk, we've got three options of where to go next. We can go right up on top of that hill, which takes us on to the Hall of Hawkham walk, which I did recently, so that's not where I'm going to go. And we've got this slightly lower down plateau, which takes us over to a little ruin over there. Or we can go through this valley. But I think since I've already done a bit of valley walking today, and I've already done the Hall of Hawkham, I think we're going to go with option number 2. Job's a good one. Oh, a bit boggy this. Let's squeeze around and hope I don't fall in. Ooh! Nearly fell in. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. So we just passed through Levisham station, so that's the last bit of real downhill that we've got to do. And now some uphill, yay! Nearly at the top of the hill, blimey neck. Hills, my mortal enemy they are. That mist we had this morning's done one, hasn't it? It's like a bloody summer's day today. You wouldn't think it was February. So we picked route number 2 of our 3 options, and I think we're going to enjoy this. This is a really nice track, and obviously you've seen Hull of Holcombe the other week, and then just down there in that valley it's a really stunning route. And if you time it when the Pickering to Whitby steam train is running, you're walking right by as it's like ferrying people along and tooting its little horn and all that. And it's beautiful. So I don't believe that the train's running at the moment, which is one of the factors why we didn't go down there. So when it is running, I'll bring you back up and we'll have a little mooch through the valley, because it's definitely worth a video. And of course, if you're coming to the area and you fancy doing something really incredible, get yourself on the train, because it's absolutely beautiful. It takes you all the way up to Whitby, through this valley and over the moors, through some stunning villages and all that. It's definitely worth going. And it's not that expensive, so support it. Nearly there. So that's Skelton Tower, or what's left of it at least. Let's have a look around inside. So Skelton Tower stands high above Levisham in the North Yorkshire Moors National Park. Once a moorland retreat, it is now a romantic ruin. It was once owned by Reverend Robert Skelton, would you believe? I'm reading off my phone because I can't be asked to remember this kind of stuff. And yeah, he had a lot of money, so he went, I want a little house on the moors. So, pretty cool. Nice one, Robert Skelton. Hope you enjoyed it while it was resplendent. 10 out of 10 that view. To be born on this planet and be able to do stuff like this. So we made it to Skelton Tower, and now the walk takes us around the edge of this, all the way over to the Whitby to Pickering Road, which is maybe a couple of miles, but hey, you couldn't ask for a better walk, could you? And a really nice weather. And I'll tell you another thing about how great this walk is. I've seen 2 people and neither of them have been walking anywhere near me the whole way. Absolutely spectacular. Love it. Right. By Skelton Tower, onwards and upwards. How cool is this tree just hanging in on the side of that rock? Look at it. Tell you what, nature is absolutely remarkable, isn't it? Hang in there, buddy. I know I keep saying it in all these videos, but I just cannot get over how quiet it is up here. Oh man, I think when you live near civilization, you kind of begin to forget that silence exists. There's always something humming, or a car going, or someone talking, or music blaring, but out here, nothing. It's just spectacular. Oh, if I could bottle up a moment. Yeah, beautiful. You can see just down there at the bottom of that hill, the route would be going if we'd taken the low road, but we took the high road, and therefore we will be in Scotland before ye. Is that the way it goes? I can't remember. Skills. Hello, old friend. Ah, blooming heck, I can't escape you. For those who don't know, I keep walking near RAF Langdales, and I'm pretty certain I must be on some sort of register of theirs now. You probably can't make it out easily on the camera. Over there, that's, if you watched my best view in Yorkshire video, that's the little stone bit that I stood out on, which, insert clip. Now you know, but you should go and watch that video as well if you haven't already, because that whole area on that other side of the valley is just incredible, and it's definitely worth visiting if you're in the area. But this is the best walk, that's the best view. See a bit of a theme here. For something to be the best in Yorkshire, this area really needs to be included. Just common sense that, isn't it? So with us nearing the best view in Yorkshire area, That means this bit of moorland is nearly complete. We just have to hike it up this hill just on the side, cross the road, and then we're off into Langdale Forest. And then from Langdale Forest we're going to the finale, which you'll definitely want to stick around and see. Don't skip ahead, stay and watch the whole thing. It's not the destination, it's the journey, isn't it? Very good walk this so far. Couldn't have picked a better day for it as well. Weather's not too hot, not too cold, not too windy, not raining, just nice and peaceful. And that's what we like, innit? We like a good day. We like a good walking day, yes we do. Obviously we've got RAF Fylingdales over there. We now have to basically loop around to the back of it to continue on. If it wasn't there we could have gone straight ahead, but I think they might get a bit moody with me if I start walking through there and it's like, no, I'm allowed to be here. I'm Rob's Walks, don't you know? I've got a YouTube video to film. Nearly there. Whew. Hole of Falcon down there, but that's not where we're going. We're going that way. That forest over there in the distance, that's Dalby Forest, which we've already explored a little bit of, but we might go back again another day because it's big and it's beautiful. But look at this bit. Ah, it's incredible. Beautiful, love it. Tabula Hills is a good walk as well. It's on the list, don't you worry, we'll do it one day. How idyllic is this, honestly? Just beautiful fields in every direction. And then beyond the fields you've got incredible forests. So yes, Dalby Forest is over there. Langdale Forest is over that way. And we're going into Langdale. We're cutting through, going back up onto moors. There's a hill there called, I think, Blakey Topping. Now, it looks incredible and it's just kind of standing up by itself in the middle of nowhere, and I really want to climb up it, but I think there's not public right of access up there and I don't really want to risk going up there. So maybe we won't go up there today. I'll have a look and see if there is a way we can get up there. You can see it a bit clearer now. Yeah, it just looks really cool. I just want to go up there. I want to explore. Unfortunately, most of this is private owned land, so we won't be going for a little swim in that lake. Shame. People shouldn't be able to own this much land. Let it be free. Let us all wander around and explore it. There's a little yellow tit there. Or maybe it's a yellow tit. My wife works as a animal management lecturer, so she knows the stuff about animals. And over the last 10 years, you'd think some of that information would have come to me, but I swear most of it just bounces off my head. I do try to take it in, I promise you. So yeah, that might have been a yellow tit. It's definitely a tit, I think. Getting a bit tired now, guys. We're over halfway. Hardest part's definitely behind us. I'm tired. I'm getting a bit tired. Come on then. I'm not running the whole way, don't you worry. Don't you worry. This isn't turning into Rob's runs. It just looks so tantalising, doesn't it? I want to go up there. Seriously though, if you know anything about the rights of way for that hill, like I say, I think it's called Blakey Topping, let me know in the comments, because I would love to go up there. I've been staring at it for years and years and years. Ever curious. Bet you get a mint view from the top. Oh, we did it. I'm becoming foolish. I'm quite tired now, and when I get tired, I become a little trickster. Guys, I'm a tired trickster. I like me japes, I like me giggles. It all comes out when I'm just feeling a bit pooped. Oh, it's just a lone sheep here. Should we befriend it? No. They were behind me when I was being foolish. Oh, I'm not good at this YouTuber life. It's a hard life to live. Now then. Does look like there's a little bit of a track up there. We just don't know. One day we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just go up there for the lols, and I won't film it, so you won't even see me do it. Just because, you know, just because. Question for you. How many shots of the sun brushing through the trees is too many? Answer, it's a trick question. You can never have too many. We should be grateful for the big old ball of heat for all the good it does us. Cheers, big pal. Thankfully there was no one around to see me giving the sun a thumbs up. Why am I being like this? I'm having fun, guys. Oh, you know when you just had a couple of hard weeks at work and you just feel a bit like, down-spirited. Get you sent outside, come and do a big mooch, come and do this walk and clear your head. Get some good vibes back in your body. Good vibes. So I hope you're enjoying this walk anyway. I certainly am. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's a great day for it. And I hope that someone out there sees it and goes, yeah, I'm going to go and do that. There's not a defined route, you know. It's not a named walk. In fact, no, it is now. This is Rob's Walk. Eh? Yeah. That's the name of the channel, isn't it? So this Rob's Walk, it doesn't force you to go in a certain direction, you know. It's not go this way or suffer the consequences. It's live your life, man. I'm not your father. Unless I am, in which case, dream big, fly high, swashbuckle. I said no more distractions, Rob. Why are we getting distracted? Because this place looks really cool, that's why. Oh. Right, we've had our distraction. Let's keep going. There it is again, area Langdales. So we've come from right over there, come round, and now we're mushing on this way and putting that bad boy in our dust. This way, that way, not that way, that way. Oh, we were right on the other side of that hill when we were at the Hall of Horkham, and on that bit of moors. Then we've gone right around there and we're heading this way for a bit more action. Because you can never have too much more action, can you? Not on Rob's channels, no you cannot. Got a sea view as well, hey? Let's see I don't treat you. Sea view, a little bit of everything this walk, that's why it's so great. So we are bidding farewell to Langdale Forest now, which means we've got 2 stages left. The final stage of the moors and the final forest, which leads us up to the incredible falling Foss. So maybe another hour and 20 minutes, something like that I reckon. It's not too far. But I'm getting tired because I couldn't remember when I started doing this bit if I'd already done this bit. And to be honest, I still can't remember if I have. So my brain's a bit mush. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm looking forward to having a bath, but that doesn't mean that I'm not still enjoying this walk, because it's been beautiful, it's been spectacular, and I love my surroundings. I friggin' love them, and I hope you do too. And if you do, hit that like button. Go on, hit it, and then hit the subscribe button for lols. Unless you're already subscribed, don't hit it again, because then you'll be unsubscribed. That'd be bad. I'm so tired. Oh man, I'm being a fool. at all that frog spawn, eh? Nature. We're getting there, folks, we're getting there. We're going over to a little cross at the moment, which when we get there, I'll check on the map and see what it's called. Hey, so how about that? It's a cross for the grave of Lilla, who was an officer who died saving the king. Oh man, look at that. How about that for a view? Woo! Everyone say farewell to our AF Langdales. Won't be seeing them again for a while now. We're going that way. This is something I've always been a bit curious about. You can see over there the smoke, so it's controlled fires of the moor. Why do we do that? Why is burning the moors a thing? Because I know that the moors being on fire is a serious concern, because it can spread rapidly. So why do we burn bits of it intentionally? If you know, drop it in the comments. I'm seriously very interested to know the reason why. It's always plagued me, that question. So yeah, pop it in the comments. Inform me and inform other people. Woo! Part of a sheep skeleton there. That sheep met an unfortunate end on the moors of North Yorkshire. There we go, folks. Last forest bit. So we're nearly at the end now. Maybe another 40 minutes or something. So it's been nice up on the moors. It's been a good day for it. It could have been much worse. Hey, last bit. Let's get you to that waterfall, shall we? Because you don't stop bloody moaning about it. You're always like, where's the waterfall? It's coming up. Just wait, have a chalk ice and wait. It'll only be a couple of minutes for you. It's going to take much longer for me. Hey, we're not far now. I think I underestimated how long this last bit of forest bit was, but we should still get to Falling Foss before it gets dark. Fingers crossed. I'd like you to be able to see it. I'm not going to do a full tour of it today. I'm going to come back at another point and go around the whole place because it's incredible and it deserves its own video. But you'll get the highlights today. If we can get there. Sun's creeping down a bit now. Still probably got about 50 minutes of light, I reckon. Not loads, but should be enough. Can you hear it yet? Spectacular. There we go. Falling Foss waterfall. And that's where I got married. It's not open at the moment, obviously, because it's 5 PM on a Saturday in February, but just right over there I got married. Which is quite nice, decent place to get married, I'd recommend it. So that's us done. Come all the way, Ovett Moors, 20 miles, from Pickering to Falling Foss. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo.